Hey Mass fans, Darren here again to do another video. It is Maskfest weekend and I am not going to make it this year for other reasons can't control. Not going to make it, but hey, Maskfest fans, you're going to have a great time because I know the artists that are showing up are bringing their A game and you're going to have a great time, and they got some spectacular pieces. If Facebook and in the teasers they have shown their masks that they're going to be bringing, it's going to be an indication that it's just absolutely going to be a blast. And all the friends and Facebook friends that are going, I hope y'all have a great time, have a safe time, enjoy the camaraderie of sharing stories with masks, and can't wait to see what you get. Hopefully some of y'all will find some vintage gems up there that y'all can share with the rest of us. So what I want to do in this video is talk about some of my previous Maskfest scores, and we're going to talk through some of the vendors, some of the ones that you absolutely need to go see and talk to, and then some of the few surprises that were released. So let's start with Josh Waselink over at Nightmare Force. I picked up this one from him on his table, the gargoyle mask. He has since retired, but he has a wonderful selection, and he has started with Mikey Rotella a campaign to get some of his masks at a very affordable prices in mass quantities to you. So check out Josh. His dad will probably be there. Another crazy guy to talk to, another phenomenal artist in the mask making market now. So check out Josh and his table, Nightmare Force. Go to his website, nightmareforce.com, and see what he has to offer. Those masks that him and Mikey are putting up, those bangers, $69, you can't beat it. All right, and then we're going to talk about probably one of the most colorful mask makers there. Let's look at Pete and Felice at the Devil's Workshop mask. Now this mask was offered a couple of times, his werewolf mask, and it's probably the absolute favorite mask of the independent makers that I own. My wife got me this last year. Total shock. Pete had offered it the year before and I missed out because it was a day late getting there and it had already sold out. But Pete had another one this year. I showed up on Friday, I think I got in, and this guy was for sale and my wife got it. I think she liked the purple on it, but Pete's color palette can't be matched right now. The colors that he's producing on his mask were great. And on his Curse of the Demon this year, he did a Snow Beast tribute to Distortions Unlimited, a monster size mask that was absolutely beautiful. Pete just does phenomenal work. So I got 3 of his pieces. I got the werewolf, I got the zombie, and I got the Bayshore zombie. Now this was the one I picked up at Maskfest. I bought, my wife got me the werewolf. Again, the colors, it what drew me this with the purple and the green hair with the yellow highlighted hair. Loved it. And then he had the Bayshore zombie there, but I wanted it, I didn't get it, I regretted it, and thankfully it didn't sell last year, so I was able to pick up this one post Maskfest from Pete, and the Bayshore zombie in pink with the pink dyed twine rope and the pink hair, the fuchsia pink, absolutely gorgeous mask. So that was another fun one. As you know, last year Jordu released one of his recreations of Solarian for the Distortions Unlimited Resurrection series, and this one came in probably June, I think, if I get around to making these with Jordu. But another phenomenal offering by Jordu and Distortions Unlimited. I'm not sure if they're going to do a release this year. I ain't going to be there to find out, but I wish I was. So usually at Maskfest, Jordu will release another resurrection mask. So last year's offering was Solarian. I hope they do another one this year. If they do, I'm excited to find out what it was. So let's talk about my favorite maker, Distortions Unlimited with Ed and Marcia. So this year at Maskfest, Ed released a video last night about which mask he's going to release, and it is a vintage mask. He found a master mold of Slugger. Now I'll post Slugger right here, the one copy I found. I found a copy in Australia probably about 5 years ago now, and I've since traded it away. But Ed is making this wonderful recreated original molded mask from the early 1980s, like 1984, 1985. Slugger's going to be a Distortions Unlimited offering. 3 years ago, or 2 years ago now, Distortions Unlimited, in combination with Lee Lambert, was supposed to have the Children of Distortions release, which happened at Maskfest, and it's going to be a kickoff for the release of Lee's book, Remember the Future, outlining the story of Distortions Unlimited. Various reasons which you can find out with the publisher problems that was having at the time, the book didn't get released. Dirk and I were going to do a big display with the vintage Distortions mask to help kick this off. But what did happen that year, which was great, was the release of Children of Distortions mask. And one of the most hot ones was the Dead Dreams, which was designed by Connor. Now, as you can see, compared to the original Dead Dreams, Connor's is a phenomenal sculpt. Connor's just a phenomenal artist anyway, but Connor's mask, his tribute to Children of Distortions, the Dead Dreams, this mask was only produced in 10, so there's only 10 of these in existence, but I think Connor did a great job with this mask, just honoring the original one. The little skeletons, he just did a phenomenal job, and this thing's cast over almost over a 1/4 inch thick of latex, so this is a freaking tire right now, and very fortunate to get one of these in the collection. Now, Ed had one of the former designers of the mask in the 1980s redesign some of his masks, and this was the Distortions Unlimited version of a conglomerate of 3 different masks that was made for the release of Lee's book, and this was only offered at Maskfest. So this mask combines 3 separate masks. The first one is going to be, I didn't pull them out, but let's pull them out. It's going to be Nocturnal, as you can see, with the feigned face and the ears. Some of the nose kind of corresponds to it. So we had Nocturnal in there, and Ed tested me. I didn't get them right either, by the way, of which 3 masks was in this, and I missed them. So we got Nocturnal. We have TRX 300 here. That goes along with it also. This is a copy I got back from that Dirk sold me. I got the Resurrection up here, but the hoses, along with the regulator, again, homage to the TRX mask. So that's why these are here. Put you back over here. And finally, this is one I didn't get, was I have to use the Resurrection copy, Solarian, with the pointed ears. The ears was a key giveaway. I missed it. I couldn't believe I missed it, of Distortions mask. So this was Ed's recreation for all of the old masks that was offered at Maskfest that year. Again, super thick cast, great paint job. I love how Ed painted the hoses on this. They're red and kind of a silver gold color. But yeah, Maskfest, and I'm missing it. So I hope y'all have a good time. Look for the gems, get them in your collections, and enjoy the heck out of them, especially Pete's work. I can't wait to see what he has to offer. Hey, look at this guy. It's just wonderful. The colors. I think he said he's going to do some muted pastels this year instead of the vibrant pastels. So we'll see what it comes out to be. And I can't wait to see what Ed and Marsha bring with Slugger and additional offerings they usually have on their table. Jordy's going to be there. He's going to have his mask for sale. I don't think Casey Love is displaying this year, unfortunately, but last year he had some wonderful painted pieces. And let's see what else is going on at Maskfest that I know of. Jonathan Fuller, his mask didn't arrive in time last year, unfortunately, so if he's displaying, I hope you have a better year this year. Noel, I think, is going to have a table this year. Up and coming artist too, so excited. Post pictures in the group of what you guys find. Maskfest. Have a good time. Talk to you later, Mask fans. Have a good weekend. I'm going to enjoy this hurricane. Bye.